I like Cajun fries. Might even say I love Cajun fries. However, Cajun fries always leave me in a world of hurt after eating them. Despite knowing this, I go back to them every time. Why do humans like the burning sensation of eating a pepper? And why exactly do peppers make your mouth burn in the first place? Let's get into it. Peppers are diverse. The name pepper itself commonly refers to two different groups, Piperaceae and Capsicum. Now, both of these may sound like nonsense, but you likely can assume what each of these are. Piperaceae refers to the family containing black pepper, the common sidekick of salt. Capsicum refers to the peppers we're going to be looking at in this video, the mouthy, burny types. So if I say peppers, I'm talking about these ones for this video's sake. The word I want to look at here is capsicum, which might sound familiar to another word you may have heard, capsaicin. If you've never heard that word, you have at least likely seen or experienced what it does. Capsaicin is the chemical that makes your mouth burn when you eat a pepper. Peppers release this chemical as a defense mechanism to stop mammals from eating them, and to protect the seeds within the pepper itself. In fact, the closer to the seeds you get, the hotter the pepper usually is, although the seeds themselves don't have any capsaicin. Capsaicin works by triggering a protein in your cells called TRPV1. That protein senses heat, so when you bite into a pepper, it tricks your brain into thinking it's being burned, which makes your pain receptors go off as a warning. Pain is just your body's way of telling you you're in danger, which is why as much as we'd like to not feel pain, it does come in handy more often than not. Birds are not affected by the chemical at all. In fact, these plants evolved specifically to be targeted by birds, hence why peppers are often bright colors. The bright colors catch a bird's eye and result in the bird swooping down to eat. The bird will then disperse the seeds, creating new plants. Now, what about peppers that are not hot? Why do they have no capsaicin? Well, that is likely due to environments. Plants and animals will adapt defenses depending on the necessity. If you're a plant and your seed-carrying fruits are constantly being eaten without spreading the seeds, you gotta think of a way to keep those bad animals away. Hence, face burning. But if you're in an environment where this isn't a common occurrence, you don't need to evolve this trait. So there are many peppers that don't have capsaicin. Now, why do humans seemingly love to eat hot peppers despite knowing what they do? Well, I can simply say that us humans are kind of dumb, but there's an actual answer to that. Endorphins. When a human eats something spicy, it releases endorphins in our brain, which triggers a sense of happiness. In short, pain equals pleasure when it comes to eating peppers. Humans can... Hold on a second, that kind of rhymed, I like that. Anyways, humans can also build up a tolerance, leading to somewhat of an addiction where people will go out of their way to eat hotter and hotter peppers. It's all for that endorphin rush. However, can this addiction actually kill you? Yes, but not likely. You may feel like you're dying, but you're usually completely fine, even if you're eating an incredibly hot pepper. You'd need to consume outrageous amounts to actually die. For example, research has found that in order for an 150-pound person to die from eating ghost peppers, which are insanely hot by the way, they'd need to eat 3 pounds of them. Considering most people tap out after eating just one ghost pepper, it's highly unlikely anyone would ever attempt to exit via peppers. Hopefully you guys found this video interesting and possibly learned something. I want to get into more plants as botany is extremely fascinating to me. Until next time, take care. Speaking of botany, botanically speaking, peppers are berries. Fun fact.